guess what? If you were to look very closely, or you actually just stepped outside, it's snowing here in the Twin Forest. There's a couple flurries, nothing too alarming, but hey, at least it's snowing here. I guess winter is not done yet. We'll have a clash of the seasons within the next few days, and that's kind of the case always here as it comes to spring. So looking at satellite and radar, again, lots of cloud cover across the area. Here comes the snow closer into the Twin Forest. It's very light. So again, as the snow continues to move in, you'll maybe see a quick dusting, maybe a slight coating on the roadways, but nothing too concerning. Now, as we head later into the day, though, as the sun begins to come on up here after 7 o'clock, we'll see more instability or energy here in the atmosphere, and that'll allow for the potential for a couple snow squalls, mainly across Wisconsin and also perhaps across the Arrowhead. So those two regions to watch for, maybe even as far east as the UP, as it all slides to the east. Now, by 1 o'clock, most of the region is dry, maybe a couple flurries, but I think there will be too much dry air for the snow to really make it towards the ground. And then by the time we get to 7 o'clock, it's looking like we'll be seeing clearing conditions. In fact, the sunset should be pretty good here across the area. Now, again, it will be a little bit windy for today. Wind gusts upwards of 25 to 30 miles per hour for many locations, especially the North Shore and down in our far southwestern region down the Brainerd Lakes area. But then things will be calming down for tonight and then ramping back up tomorrow as we get a more southerly wind. So that's going to carry in the warmth back into our area. So looking at temperatures, remember, today we're maxing out 20s to 30s for highs. Tomorrow we'll be starting off into the teens and 20s, maybe even single digits in a couple places. But then 40s and 50s, a pretty good bet here down to the south and west. I think we'll see a little bit of sunshine down there. Still a little bit on the colder end, especially into Cook County as you get the wind off of the lake. And then on Sunday, the winds are going to flip out of the northeast locally. So I think the lake areas easily into the 30s. The hill is a little bit of a shaky forecast. It could be into the low 40s or it could be into the 50s depending on what the wind does. I'm thinking it's going to be in the low to mid 40s, but we'll see how it shakes out for tomorrow. Our southern zones have a pretty good bet at seeing mid 50s to perhaps near 60. So it's going to be plenty warm if you go to the inland areas, especially for the western end of the Iron Range. Now, heading in through next week, now we're talking about a more active pattern. We'll get a trough in the west, and what that does is allow for systems to organize and develop somewhere over the central plains and to strengthen. And that'll likely bring us some form of precip, whether that be thunderstorms, rain, freezing rain, sleet, or snow. Like, all of those conditions are all on the table here for next week. The uncertainty is very high as of right now, so those are the only details we can give out. We'll see that we'll have a system come on in. Wind will likely be a little bit elevated. Maybe we see some sort of wintry precip here into the area. Otherwise, look at the 7-day forecast, looking at 40s here for the weekend, a little bit of cool down here for next week.